So like revoke it, and you can see that the page is refreshed again, the DevTools is not granted anymore, and the extension has received an unremoved event, and the DevTools permission was the one removed. Same thing was possible to be done from the extension side. The extension can ask for the optional permission through the permission API. If that is done from the extension, it requires user interaction and also user confirmation on this door handler that appears. So I press allow, and you see that now there is a DevTools permission. We received the event as when the user toggled it from about add-ons. And this toggle button here has been updated to reflect the current status. Same thing will happen with the origin permissions, but for now we only support the all URL one. That is both the all URLs and the one that are all URLs like. So if I grant this one as an example, I get this new origin permission listed and also listed it here. And I can obviously revoke it, and this is going to be removed. Another news of this feature is that now the user can also do that while the extension is disabled. So if I disable the extension, the other tab has been closed because it was an extension tab and the only visible in that window. I can still change the permission I'm removing. I'm revoking the DevTools one and then starting the extension again. And I added a sidebar just to be able to see the permission granted, and you see that there is no DevTools permission anymore. And that's all. Let me stop.
Luca, could you show the effect of the DevTools permission on this UI in the DevTools panel itself?
Well, yeah, I think I can show that. Let me share the screen again.
Because the demo shows that the permission management works, but it would be interesting to see the effect on the user interface.
There is a follow-up there to be fixed when you grant and revoke the permission. I can't remember if it was when you grant or when you revoke, but anyway, let's say that I go to the developer tools, developer.mozilla.org. There is no panel from the extension here. So let's grant the permission and see if it's visible now. No, it's not. So I think it's granting. That doesn't work yet. Yes.
Could you try example.com instead? I think Mozilla domain may be special.
No, the developer one is not. No, I think that the granting is the one that doesn't work yet. So I need to restart the extension until we fix that. So revoking works, but granting needs some fixes. No, maybe I didn't. Let me see. Maybe I didn't add correctly the DevTools panel. I can recall. I just tweaked it quickly. There is a bug filed for the follow-up on the DevTools anyway. Obviously, there was something that was going to go wrong with the demo.
Live demos. Thanks for doing this and showing how this all works.
I'm also linking the screencast so that anyone that looks at the document may have another short screencast available. Thank you, everyone. If there is any other question, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you so much, Luca. We have some Sumo documentation in the works. It should be published pretty soon. So users will have some information now about how they can manage their optional permissions. Very cool. Okay, so I signed up to show and tell something. I'm going to show something, but then I'm probably going to ask somebody from AMO to do some more of the telling about it. So this is sort of new, but it's related to our promoted add-ons pilot program, where right now we're piloting guaranteeing reviews for extension developers and then removing the security badge from their add-on listings on AMO and giving them a verified badge. So one option that developers could sign up for is being a sponsored add-on. And so in the pilot, we're not charging anyone any money, but the idea is that when the pilot graduates, people who are part of the promoted add-ons people who are part of the promoted add-ons program would pay for a monthly fee or some sort of fee to have their extension reviewed, like to guarantee a review. And then a higher price tier would be to have it shown on the AMO homepage under like a sponsored add-on section. So we've had this for a few weeks now. So if you go to addons.mozilla.org, you see the hero area, which is like really nice and splashy and looks gorgeous. And then you can see sponsored extensions. And so these are the extensions in the pilot program that have opted in for being sponsored. And so we can, display those and, users can track them. I was wondering if someone from AMO can talk a little bit about Add-zerk and how Add-zerk fits in to this. If it fits in, I'm actually not sure. But we did have an internal shout out to the AMO engineering team for getting the Add-zerk integration built really quickly. So I was just hoping somebody could describe a little bit about what that means, and we can also just take a moment to celebrate.
Yeah, I can talk about that. I did the Add-zerk integration. So yeah, it uses service called Add-zerk. So if Caitlin refreshes a page, she'll get a different selection, probably actually the same selection because there aren't actually that many sponsored add-ons at the moment. But the selection is shown is defined by the service code Add-zerk. And we also use that for tracking what's actually shown on the page. And if you click on the page, on the link to the actual add-on, then we track the click, and if you actually then install it, we track the conversion as well, and it's kind of tracked back. So we know that it came on the back of it being shown on the front page on the home page. I can show you the dev instance of Add-zerk. This isn't the same as the production one because I don't have access to the production one, but I can show you the dev one if I can find it. So just let me share my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen? Should be loading something right now. Lovely Add-zerk. So it's a bit slow, and I hadn't prepared this, so I'm going to log in and.
No worries. Thanks for showing this.
We find it's not so interesting anyway.